Hello, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. It's a Hay House product. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, also a Hay House product. I don't know their website off the top of my head. And I know that the Lucy Cavendish deck is out of print. I don't know if she has anything current. But if you look up Hay House in astrology, you should find it if you're really interested. Because they are definitely still an active business. What do we have for Aries? Okay, somebody's starting fights. Not gonna hold you down though. Not really surprised. It's kind of like somebody shaking your tree and you're like, I'm good. Kind of like, yeah, you shake that tree. Somebody's trying to shake your tree, and it's just like it's kind of amusing to you. You're not bothered by it. You're not bothered by it. It's kind of like somebody's trying to mess with you, and you're like, I see you. I don't know what you're trying to. I don't know why you're doing that, because it's not going to work. I'm not playing your game. You're not playing their game. That's why it's really not bothering you, because it's kind of like they're trying to get your goat, and you're like, yeah, I know you are. I know you're trying to get me going. I don't want to. Aries is really good at that. Especially if you see somebody, all they're doing is trying to set you off, you're like, I'm not going to play. Like, you think you can hit my button? You can't hit my button. If I don't want you to hit it, you ain't hitting it. So they're trying to egg you on. This is in the environment. Five of Wands, the Devil card. The Devil card especially. Like, somebody's really trying to mess with you. Just to be fair, there's another way this could come in. Somebody might be trying to seduce you, but this is definitely not with your best interest. So it's either somebody's trying to get your goat, trying to tick you off, or somebody's trying to seduce you and they do not have any of your best interests at heart, and you see it. Either way, you're seeing it. So this should hit very easily if this reading is for you. Kind of like whatever this person's doing, you're kind of like, no, I'm solid. I'm solid where I am. I see what you're doing. Not interested. I'm not. It's kind of like when you have somebody calling you and you're like, yeah, I know what they're doing. They're just looking to start some trouble, so I'm not even going to answer the phone. In fact, I'm going to turn it off. So if they try to text me, I'm not going to get that either, because I'm going to be like, I'm turning the phone off and I'm going to bed. Tomorrow is another day. I'm not even playing it. You're good. You're solid. You're like, no, I'm solid. I'm good. Thanks. Nope, I'm not playing. Now, the question is, how are you looking at this person? Because this is the challenge card, is the Three of Cups. Who else is involved with this? And who is really, like, what's really happening here? There's something around this situation that stinks. Like, I feel like there's, like, false friends, or somebody who's acting like they're an ally to you that's not really an ally. I don't know, this is a sketchy person that, like, I feel like this is somebody you deal with and you're like, once in a while they do things a little bit off-center, but they're not the worst person, so it's okay. I don't know why you're putting up with this. This is kind of strange. This is not really... It could be related. It could be a long-term friend. It could be a work acquaintance that you're just kind of like, well, I got to get along with them. And most of the time, they're not that bad. I feel like literally it's somebody you tolerate that I'm really kind of shocked that you tolerate. Keep your eye on this one, because they do not have your best interest at heart. And they seem to be connected with this whole situation. It's almost like they're feeding this other energy. They're feeding this devil energy information to try to get to you. Like, somebody looks like they're your friend and they're not. I'm just kind of like, why are you tolerating that? I just don't get it. That's not normal for Aries. Every now and then I get kind of thrown. Like, it just seems odd for Aries to put up with that. But they're like, well, if you have certain business situations where you have to get along with people, it's kind of like, well, I can't call out everything, or I'm the one who looks like the jerk, which isn't fair, but whatever. Yeah, because you let somebody slide. Really? Okay. I'm baffled. Like, I don't know what to say. That's not the normal Aries energy I know, but there's a reason. They're saying there's a reason behind it. And you do keep your eye on this energy. They're like, yeah, keep a closer eye because somebody's playing you. Somebody is playing you. And you know they're not the best person, but you seem to think that they have enough smarts to not mess with you. No, they don't. They're not that smart. They don't have that, but no, they're not that smart. What's in the environment? All right, let's see. Oh. This is coming later, by the way. This seems to factor in. The Lover's card. This fell out of the deck. Something like, whether you're single or you're with somebody, no matter which way it is, this person, this is why this is coming in. This person that you think is smart enough not to mess with you is not smart enough to not mess with you. They're not that smart. They're not. They're causing a problem here now with whatever this devil energy is. Figure that out now, because later they cause a problem with this. Whether you're single or with somebody, if you're with somebody, that means there's something really good coming up in your love relationship later, and this person's going to try to cause issues there. If you're single, you're going to meet somebody, and this person's going to try to cause issues there. Whichever way it comes in, I'm getting this person is really like, they're not that smart. They're not. They don't know that they should not test. You know when they say, don't tease the bull. Even though you're not a bull, you guys are the ram. You guys are the ram, right? Yeah. Deal with this now. I feel like right now it's very low level. Yeah, no, we need to nip this in the bud. I still don't understand why you're putting up with this, but there's telling me there are definite reasons why you are. Because either deal with it now or deal with it later. Because you got the Six of Cups saying this is happening now. It's about to repeat very soon, and when it repeats in the future, it is going to tick you off. It is really going to tick you off, because I feel like when somebody messes with something like that, that's a whole different ball game. Whatever this game is right now that's being played, it's foolish. It's stupid. Who cares? But we need to find out what's really happening here. Let's drill this down and find out who this person is that's kind of sliding by. Again, it's somebody you already know is not the best person, but you think they're smart enough to leave you alone. They're not smart enough to leave you alone. They're not. There's stress coming on. There's definite stress. I feel like if you push it now, like you try to find out, like I would go right towards that devil, because Aries is not afraid of the devil. Not usually. Go right for that person. Don't go for them. Like go towards them, figure it out, and find out where they're getting their information and why they think this and why they think that. I feel like this is somebody maybe you just kind of let them do their own thing and like, that's cute, whatever, you have your attitude. Find out go to them. Find out what they're thinking. Where are they getting this idea that you're this or you're that or this is going on or that's going on? Find out where they're getting their information. Because I feel like they'll be more than happy to tell you. It'll probably come across a little bit rude, kind of like, and I know what you're doing, Aries, because so-and-so told me. And you're going to be like, so-and-so told you what? Who told you what? Really? They did. Well, it's true, isn't it, Aries? Well, that's not the point. The fact that I thought somebody was my friend and is just throwing me under the bus, that's the point. There's a really strong energy coming in later for you. And I feel like we want to clean house now, because later, when things get going good later, we don't want to be dealing with problems later. When things are good, we want to enjoy things when they're good. We don't want problems that are here now causing issues later. We want problems that are here now cleared out and put away. Then later, when we're going to have a good time, and there's a lot of positive energy coming later. You got the King of Cups, you got the King of Fire. The Muse is basically here to say, like, it's not dependent on gender, so it's not gender specific. It's just saying there's a very powerful, loving, exciting energy coming in. It's not here yet. The Hermit card is here. It's not quite here yet, but it will be coming. I just feel like whatever this is, they're like, figure this out now. Because it's time to bring this to its fruition. It's time to finish it off. The Harvest with the Knight of Wands, like the Harvest is like, I'm thinking final harvest. Like typically harvest, there's like 2 to 3, at least up here in New York. I think for example, they do hay 3 times a year. Might be like end of June, August, and maybe October. Not a farmer, don't really know, but I know it's 3 times. The point is, this is the final harvest. Like, we need to make this the final harvest. We don't want to, like, make this a harvest and then have to come back and cut it back again. We want to finish this off now because you have good things coming later, and we don't need this in your way. When you're ready to enjoy life and you're having things go well, we need to enjoy that and let that be well. We don't need these other problems stepping in, ruining your good day. You know what I mean? So bring this to a harvest. Bring this in quick. Let's not have this linger around anymore. I'm still kind of baffled that you're putting up with this, but they keep showing me this like there's this dynamic where I have to get along with them. I feel like that, like, oh, I have to get along with them. But that only goes so far if this person is like backstabbing you, and I feel like they are. It's somebody who pretends to be a friend. You know they're not the best person, but you think they're smart enough not to mess with you. They're not that smart. I just keep saying, that's all I can tell you. They're really not that smart. You're giving them too much credit. You're giving them too much credit. Are we good? Good. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below as well. Thank you very much, and you have a good day.